Welcome to Make Mathematics Easy with Albert. So today we are just looking about the probability. We just talked about the chances. So looking at the question, they are saying that a girl has 7 green apples and 6 red apples in a bag. She picks one apple and at randomly from the bag and eats it. She picks another apple and eats it. Now, when they say randomly, it means that you are just getting it without the consent. And when she eats it, which means that that apple, it was not replaced. Now, the first question they are saying that now draw a tree diagram to illustrate all the possible outcomes. So how are we going to draw a tree diagram? So first, the tree diagram, now we are going to say this will be the tree diagram. Okay? Now, since we are just looking at the two colors, which is 7 green apples and red apples, it means that the tree diagram there is just going to have 2 branches. So we have green apples and the red apples. So green apples, red apples, green apples, red apples. Now the first addition, the favorable color for the green apples, or the favorable outcomes for the green apples, we are saying that it is 7 over the total number of outcomes. So you add 7 green apples plus 6 red apples, which will give us 13 apples as the total outcomes of what? As the total number of what? Apples in a bag. So the favorable outcome for the green color to be 7 over 13. Then for the red apples, it will be 6 out of the total number of apples, which is 13. But they are saying that one apple was picked and she eats that apple, which means that it was not replaced. Then another apple it was taken and not replaced, which means that if the first apple which was taken and not replaced, we assume now if it was a green apple, it means that the number of green apples, it is going to reduce by 1. So you see 6 over 12 over. Now the total number of red apples it is going to maintain. So there it will be just 6 over what? 12. Now, again now the main branch here is the red apples. It means that the number of green apples it is going to maintain to be 7 over 12 over. Now the main branch here now it is the red apples. So we assume it to say, how about the apple which was taken or which was eaten? It was a red apple. So now it means that the total number of red apples it is going to be reduced. So now it will be now 5 over 12. And the possible outcomes now we are going to find that the first branch there we're going to get green, green. Then the second will be green, red. Then this one we are going to have red, green. Then the last one will be red, red. This now we have shown all the possible outcomes. Make mathematics easy with Sir Albert, Mr. If you are behind the scene.